What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dave Mo. Welcome to the channel. Guys, if you want to know about making money with cars, how not to get scammed buying cars, you want to learn about leveraging your credit, you want to learn about financing, you want to learn about being a better human being, if any of these things interest you, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you get notified when I drop a video, and definitely, if you like the content, leave a thumbs up. But most importantly, the YouTube community is based on comments. If you have a comment, leave it, because they might not like my video, but at least they may like your comment or your advice, all right? Leave it so we get some dialogue going in the bottom. Just got done kind of flying through a Lucky Lopez video about stolen cars being sold. He opens up the video with, "This is nothing new." And let me just tell you, this is nothing new. Guys, chop shops have been around since the Model T, okay? It's just what it is. So you want to learn how to protect yourself. In one point, he says that you guys should get a scanner that'll show you the VIN number. And I believe in that, guys. I wholeheartedly believe in that. And for the same token, you should, well, every scanner shows you the VIN number. So that's really, just get any scanner. It'll show you the VIN number. But I also will up him by saying this. Learn where the VIN numbers are on the vehicle you're looking for. Through a Google search, I found people that sell cars, that have stolen cars, watching Vice. They're taking the most obvious VIN plates off and putting them on the cars, okay? A car has over 100 VIN numbers in the car, strategically located, okay? What I want you to do is, if you're gonna go look at an Audi, year and model, type it into Google and put VIN number placement. You might be surprised. You may be able to pull out the seatbelt all the way and notice there's a white sticker down there or a white sewn in piece that has the VIN number. A typical car thief that's going to re-VIN a vehicle might not go that far. You might figure out that, hey, you want to know something? If I just go in here and I look at the BCM, there's your VIN number. Why am I telling you this? I'm going to tell you this from experience, okay? I purchased, and I could show you. As a matter of fact, there might be where I do show you. I purchased a 2015 Lincoln MKZ, okay? The keys would not work. Figured out why, but we'll get to that later. So what did I end up doing? I didn't re-VIN the car, and I'll prove it to you guys. What I did do was I switched out the ECM, the PCM, and the power block. The power distribution block, which is the fuse panel inside the engine compartment, okay? So how did I do that? Simple. I just simply went on eBay and I bought all 4 components. But Dave, you only mentioned 3. You're absolutely right, good catch. I bought a set of keys. So what did I do? We went in there, we took out the old ECM, replaced with a new one. Batteries disconnected. We then did the fuse box, the power box in the engine compartment. We then changed out the BCM. We had the new set of keys that came with those 3 components, jumped in the car, put the key on the start button, and the car started. The car now has everything it takes to start, all right? It will run. Not telling you this so you guys know how to steal cars, because I did it very quick. It's definitely a lengthy process. And you don't want to get caught changing out a BCM on someone's car when you're underneath the steering wheel and old boy comes out of the house and puts a 45 to your head. You don't want to be in that situation. But here's what I'm getting at. When you hook up a scan tool now to that car, it shows the VIN number and year, because it was out of a 2013 going into a 2015, and year of those components, okay? So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I stole my neighbor's Hellcat, all right? And then I went to Copart and bought a wrecked Hellcat that has a clean title, for argument's sake. It's got a clean title, but it's wrecked, okay? A lot of damage, but for whatever reason, it's not a salvage rebuildable title. I then come out. I now have all the components to change everything over to this other Hellcat and put it on the road. So now here you come, Joe Buyer, you hook up your scan tool because you think it's going to be, oh, this is great. Don't take it like that. Guys, you have to do, if you're really worried about buying stolen cars, especially the Hellcats, right? You need to take further steps, okay? If chances are, if that Hellcat was in an accident, the donor vehicle was in an accident, the seatbelts aren't going to work anymore. They're probably not, the average car thief is probably not going to switch everything over. Especially not going to send out the seatbelts to get repaired to replace perfectly working seatbelts. They're just going to assume that the buyer, who's not even you, FYI. So very rarely is the general public buying a stolen vehicle from the person who revinned it, FYI, okay? You're usually 2 or 3 people away from the person who did it. So the person who did it already sold it to someone who probably is in the know at a discounted rate. That person who's in the know probably went and had the car registered. Then they went and sold it to somebody else, who then probably title flipped it, if you will, or curbstoned it to someone else without their name on the title. So if you watch how cars are stolen, unless they're going overseas, this isn't like Menace to Society where you're walking into the chop shop and some dude is there saying, yeah, all the numbers match. What do you think, these guys are running ads on Facebook for saying revinned vehicles? No. Although there are Facebook groups that you actually can find stolen vehicles. And that's on you. I don't know why you would want to do something like that. And it's also against the law, guys. Just for full disclosure, you cannot buy a car that's got a lien on it, knowing that it has a lien on it, with the mindset that you are going to put a mechanic's lien on it and get it cleared. That's not how that works, okay? I mean, it's against the law. Do what you feel. It's against the law. The same way it is selling stolen property, even if you did not steal it, okay? So anyway, while Lucky is very, very smart in the automotive industry, I disagree with a lot of the things he says, but overall, the guy knows his stuff, all right? I think he sells a lot of fear here and there, but he's also a YouTuber, and he's got a lot of money backing him for his YouTube channel, his studio, lighting, cameras, a whole team. Someone writes his script, etc., etc. Okay, great. Not hating on the guy, but I want to take you guys one step further so you don't get screwed over. All right. The scanner is a great entry tool, but do your homework. Find out where all the VIN numbers are on a particular vehicle, especially if it's a car that's likely to be stolen. And you can look, most common cars stolen, top 10 cars stolen in the US, F-150, Honda Accord, Hellcat, whatever. And then figure out, well, I'm looking for a Honda Accord, or I'm looking for a Hellcat. Where are the VIN numbers in the Hellcat? Dashboard, door sills, seat belts, sliding track underneath the seat, underneath the console, there's a sticker, potentially. I don't know where they are. I don't buy stolen cars. I don't switch out VIN numbers, but I do know that I could do all those things. And if you don't want to do all those, yeah, get a VIN scanner and just hope that the person, if you think it was stolen, you get caught with a stolen vehicle, whatever, just hope that they weren't smart enough to change those 3 components out to make it match what it was, all right? I mean, what do you actually think is happening to the cars that have clean titles, but there's nothing but like a frame and fire damage? I would look there first. I'm just saying. You're going to get it for the cheapest amount of money, and it already has all the components you probably need if they weren't burnt, or at least it has those VIN numbers. I'm not going to go any further than that, guys. Protect yourself, educate yourself. That's the 2 things you got to do. Just education being the most important, okay? If you're going to buy a car that's like that ranks in the top 10 stolen vehicles, learn where those VIN numbers are. Check them for yourself. Don't ever let someone send you a VIN number or say, oh, here, I'll send you a Carfax. Because I can also tell you right now, I can get a VIN number to basically any car in the United States that I want with the clean Carfax. Run the Carfax for $5, send you the Carfax with that VIN number, and I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10, when you come to the lot, you're either going to forget the Carfax, or I'm going to make you forget the Carfax, or I'm going to I'm going to do something. And not me personally, but the people that are doing these things, they know how to get you off guard. They know how to start talking to you. Oh, I got the Carfax. All right, before we get there, let me take you for a ride. What? Open it wide open. You're so razzle-dazzled, you're not even thinking about that. You just fell in love with the car. It's such a great price. Trust me, guys. Trust me. Get the VIN number for yourself. Do your own Carfax. Verify that it's the correct VIN. Do your little VIN scan. And then, over everything, check for the VIN numbers that are on the car. All right. I feel like I said the same thing 17 times now. Guys, I'm out of here. Do your homework. Educate yourself. All right. I'm out.